I've never owned or used any keyboard from Epomaker, but when I saw that they were releasing a keyboard with a retro style display, I jumped on my impulse to spend $140 to buy it. Now, it was a bit of a journey, but I finally have my hands on it right here. And after a week or two of using it, I have some things to say. But in all honesty, this is one of the most fun keyboards I've used in quite a while. This is the DynaTab 75 that I have here in my hands by Epomaker, and it is a 10 keyless keyboard with a clear and obvious unique feature. But let's start with the basic specs. This is a keyboard with the typical 3 connectivity modes: wired, Bluetooth, and 2.4 GHz with a dongle. It comes in 2 colorways, a black and gray one, and this purple and white one. I obviously chose the purple and white because it does give off this very nice retro vibe. It is full RGB even though these keys don't allow for pass-through, and it is hot swappable so you can add your own switches to it. I got this keyboard with the sea salt silent switches, and they feel and sound amazing. They are quiet to the touch and with a small hint of a thunk, which I do enjoy. Check it out for yourselves. I absolutely love the sound. It has a foam plug and the sound dampening foam within the keyboard, and the combination of these silent switches makes this a really great quiet keyboard that can be used for both gaming and office use. It is also Mac compatible and comes with some Mac keycaps if you need it. One thing that I don't like about it though is the overall build quality. Now, there is some flex to this board. I don't know if I can show you guys here, but there is a little bit of flex here. And I think for this price, I would expect a more rigid body. Now, it is pretty lightweight considering that there is a screen and a battery inside, but I would sacrifice the lightweightness over a more rigid frame for this board anyway. Now let's get to the main selling point of this DynaTab, and that's this screen that you see right here. This is a 540 pixel RGB dot matrix screen with each pixel showing full RGB capabilities. It is customizable with various different functions on the screen. It can display the time, the date, CPU usage, different animations, and you can customize the screen with whatever text or animations that you want. Now here is a huge pain point and a potential killer of this keyboard. Now while the software itself is great, I do really wish that it was more focused on the screen customizations. While yes, you can do things like sync up the time and date, sync up your CPU usage, there isn't much else that you can do, or at least it feels kind of primitive. Why can't I see the GPU usage or other vital stats that I want to see on the screen? Why is it limited to only the CPU? And why can't I change the colors of the time and date? Why does it always have to be RGB? Also, why can't I even turn down the brightness? There are so many other things that I can complain about, but I wish I can have a bit more options on how I want some of these things to be displayed, but it doesn't, and right now that's kind of annoying. Also, when it comes to the custom image or the animation screen, while you can upload custom images, because of the small pixel count, it's not gonna show up the way you possibly want to. Look what happens when I upload my own YouTube logo here. Sure, I have to understand that this is very low pixel quality. This was more of a reality check for me, thinking that I can do so much with it, but I have to understand that there are clear and obvious limitations to this screen. Now, I do hope that the community does come up with some really cool animations because I have zero creative skills. I cannot get the animations to work the way I want to. And it would be great to push the screen to its limits to see what it can and can't do. But clearly, this is something that Epomaker is learning to perfect, and it does need some polishing. Still, I do consider it a really good feature, and if you do have the time to make the most out of it, you certainly can, and I guarantee you can get some cool things out of it. So overall, the DynaTab 75X is a really good keyboard. It looks great with its retro style. It feels the greatest with the combination of the silent switches and the foam padding that's underneath, and the screen itself is a pretty cool gimmick. I want to see more features and options to make the screen even more useful and practical use cases. But for now, let's see if Epomaker continues to update this. The thing is though, for $140, this might be asking for a lot. And if you don't care for the screen, which in my opinion, I feel like is the main selling point of this keyboard, then I probably wouldn't get it. But these are my thoughts on the DynaTab 75X. Let me know what you all guys think in the comments below. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit like and also do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next one.